So started Captem Chemo today. So it was a little bit quicker than expected. And the reason being, I spoke to the GI specialist today, and she basically came in and said, look, we really need to start the Captem chemo today. Now, the reasoning behind that is because the liver enzyme numbers as well as the liver function numbers continue to decline. And because of that, it could make me ineligible for Captem treatment at some point in time if it gets worse. So therefore, it's a preventative measure to be able to get ahead of this, to keep options open in the future for treatment. So that's why there was a bit of a burning platform, and we had to start Captem today. So Captem is actually two medications. I can go into more detail about them at some other point in time. But basically, it's an oral pill. And for the first 7 days, I believe, it's morning and evening of the same type of pill. And then for the following 6 days, it switches to a different type of pill. So it's kind of like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, right? From what I've been told, the side effects should be somewhat milder than what I've experienced in the past. Now, it is two medications. The cap part is actually 5-FU chemotherapy. Although, from what I understand, it's a milder form of it. Therefore, it shouldn't have as many side effects. And the second part of it shouldn't have many side effects at all. So a little bit of a curveball in that the outcome of the heart became immaterial, and we had to kind of jump into the chemotherapy bit to try to improve the liver function as well as shrink the liver. So not the worst news in the world. Again, it's a preventative measure to be able to keep my options open in the future. And the good things, like we talked about in the past, is that the targeted PRRT treatment is actually working. It is controlling the progression of the tumor as well, and it has reduced the uptake by killing the cancer cells. However, it is not shrinking the liver quickly enough, and it is starting to experience some inflammation within the liver, all of which could disqualify me in the future for other therapies if we don't take action now. So that's basically the update for today. I've already taken my first dose, and we'll have to see how soon the liver starts to shrink. Captem is supposedly one of the better forms of treatment for neuroendocrine tumors, and has been shown to shrink the tumors themselves very quickly. So in the coming 3 to 4 weeks, we should be able to see indications of shrinkage. Now, if that doesn't happen, then we'll have to think about what other modes of treatment there are. I believe there's still other targeted therapies and still other drugs that can be used as well. And we'll just have to kind of guess and check until we get to the right combination that kind of solves our puzzle. In terms of sleep, I'm recording this one at night just because I don't know if I'll still have enough energy in the morning to record this after taking the chemotherapy drugs. But they're giving me fentanyl for pain, which I think works wonders because I take it and I feel nothing. And I'm going to be taking some lorazepam to help me sleep through the night as well. So hopefully tonight will be a drug-induced longer period of sleep, which will hopefully help with the recovery and help improve the efficacy of the CAP-10 chemotherapy. Let's see, digestion-wise, I think my taste buds are actually starting to come back even more now. So I've been able to eat a lot more today, actually. So everybody's telling me it was like, I look like I'm really hungry, and after eating, my complexion is starting to look better. So that's great. In terms of digestion, bloating, it's actually a lot better now, but I don't know if it's because of the painkillers making it so that I don't feel it anymore, or if it's actually getting better, because I think when I touch my stomach, I still feel the distension and the hardness of the liver. But we'll see. Now, in terms of next steps, we've already started the chemotherapy. So I will need to be monitored every 2 weeks to check new labs to ensure that the liver enzyme, liver function, and the cancer markers start trending in the right direction. As soon as that all starts moving in the right direction, then we can be confident that the treatment is working, and that hopefully the liver size will start reducing soon. So we'll have to wait on that and see. The PRRT that was scheduled for January 13th will in all likelihood be postponed, unless the treatment with CAP-10 just does miracles and opens up the possibility of reevaluating the fourth round at that point in time. So between now and then, it's really just diet, exercise, mindset, and continuing to find joy every day. So yeah, still fighting hard every day, still choosing joy every day. Thank you everybody for all the comments and words of encouragement. They really do mean more than you know. Whenever I'm down or whenever I need encouragement, I just go through the comments, and it really is uplifting. All of the prayers, all of the positive words of encouragement, all of the people pushing for me to get through this. It's very heartwarming for me to see. For all the new people that have joined the community, welcome. I'm very glad you're here. And thank you very much for listening. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.